Caffeine is my shepherd, I shall not doze. It maketh me to wake in green pastures. It leadeth me beyond the sleeping masses. It restoreth my buzz. It leadeth me into a path of consciousness for its name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of addiction, I fear no equal, for thou art with me. Thy cream and thy sugar, they comfort me. Thou preparest a carafe before me in the presence of Juan Valdez. Thou anointest my day with pep, my mug runneth over. Surely richness and taste shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Duncan forever.
Good morning, Planet Flipside. How about you this morning? We saved you a seat. May your coffee cup runneth over, and may your day be magical.
I don't know, I might download it. I don't know.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Guess what I found?
What'd you found?
I found a Mad Libs app.
Oh.
I'm playing with it. But I also found my Dungeons and Dragons Mad Libs.
That's my Dungeons and Dragons Mad Libs.
It's mine. You bought it for me.
No, I bought it for everybody.
No, you bought it for me.
It's mine.
Everybody.
Well, if you bought it for everybody, then I guess it's just yours then, isn't it, dear?
Hey, Kris.
Relay that, please, Eliza.
Hubby said that if you bought it for everybody, then it's not just for you then, my dear.
Okay, well, I actually didn't buy it for everybody. I bought it for myself, but I'm trying to be nice.
Oh, you were Storian.
Okay.
I guess it is actually for me then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Can I use it then?
Bet you're going to do a real bad one and steal it
care.
and use it for ourselves.
Yeah.
But it's not, I want people to know that I bought that with my money.
We're having a
Fine,
morning.
you bought it with your
That thing was
money.
$7.
I was so hot last night. It was hot here.
Okay.
There's like 20 pages.
I just wanted to be naked in front of my air conditioner. That's how hot it was.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then this morning, I'm like, I don't want to go to a show. Hubby's like, why? I said, I don't want to put clothes on and stuff. It's 82 already.
Wow.
And it's just going to get hotter. 2 o'clock's going to suck. I know it is.
2 o'clock, is that like your heat?
That's when the heat index usually is the highest.
Oh.
85 right now. You want to be outside between 2 and 4 if you don't have your body covered.
Oh.
Because you will burn. It doesn't matter what color you are, you will burn.
Yep.
It's 85 here.
Yeah. We're just and that's because we're so close to the equator. We get a lot of UV.
And it's humid heat, isn't it?
Yeah, so when it's usually at least like 5 to 10 degrees hotter. With the feel, which to me that's what degrees it should be called.
Mm-hmm.
If it feels like it's 102, it's 102 outside, people. Don't tell me, oh, it's 98, but it feels like 110. Yeah, it's 110.
Yeah.
Oh, period.
It's 110.
Try to mess with me. I know what I'm talking about. So I went to Sam's Club yesterday.
Oh.
And my mom just had steroid injections on Wednesday. They make her a little bit irritable.
Yeah.
And she feels like she can take on the world.
Oh.
But she's getting these because she can't move.
Yeah.
Or she's getting these because she can't breathe. And then on top of that, she has deteriorative disc disorder, so she doesn't move very well. But the minute those steroids hit, man, She can do anything. So she's redoing her completely redoing her backyard. She was filling her backyard with dirt and stepping stones, which are like 40 pounds. It was crazy. So she decided to do this before going to Sam's Club with me.
Oh my goodness.
So she did this and then she took a shower. So we ended up running late, which I'm not good about late. I like plans.
Yeah.
But I asked her husband to come with us because I had to get a lot of water and juice and stuff. And that crap is heavy.
Yes, it is.
And Mom's like, I'll just push the big flat cart. And I'm like, no, you won't. Well, usually she takes for frickin' ever. You know, I go get my list and then she's still doing stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Not yesterday. Yesterday she was ready to leave before I had everything. So she leaves, basically, and Alan's sitting here with my water and we're waiting in line. And he's like, you have to give her your card. I said, I don't have a card. You have a card. He says, I don't have a card.
Oh, no.
So where's Mom? He goes, I don't know. She checked out. So we're both trying to call her. Finally, I bought a membership to Sam's Club. Because I let mine pass in 2020. I had it forever. But I let it pass 2020 because we weren't leaving the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but upping takes forever. They always say, oh, it's just going to be a few minutes. No, it's never just a few minutes. I had to reach into my purse and take a pill halfway through because I was losing my mind. The girl who was helping me and her boss were great. Do not get me wrong.
Right.
It's all the other crazy people who are shopping that drive me crazy.
Right.
Everyone's yelling. Everybody's angry. Children are crying. I can't process fast enough to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, you want a Sam's Club MasterCard? I said, I'd love one. Are you giving them out for free? It's like, I said, how long does the application take? Like, it used to take forever back before the internet, guys. I can't even tell you how crazy it was to try to get any kind of credit card. Now it takes usually a minute because it just zips at your credit score.
Right.
Well, of course that can't happen for me, though.
What did it take, like half an hour or something?
Forever. And then finally they said, well, it processed, but it didn't approve or disapprove your application. So here's your Sam's Club membership card. They're the new ones. I've got a black card.
Oh.
I said, ooh, I feel so special. He said, yeah, we changed them over. Because I got a prime one. That way I can have somebody else do my shopping for me and I can go pick it up and pay for it. I don't have to wait.
Yeah, nice.
I missed the pull. Plus, they give you $40 off my next purchase, too.
Oh, nice.
So basically, it almost paid for itself.
Yeah.
But as I'm doing that, I'm taking forever. Who shows up? Mom.
Oh, no.
I said, you're too late. You have to wait now. And then she got worried about it. Because it's extreme emotions when we do steroids. Mm-hmm. Especially injected steroids. It's extreme emotions. And she got worried. Like, go sit down and have some ice cream or something. I'm thinking in my head, who's the mom here? It was crazy. And then it was a lot. It was very, very heavy. We made the whole van smush. With all the shit I bought.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then my card wouldn't go through. Because I
no.
forgot my one that I usually use, so I was just going to use my backup, which is hooked to that card. It's a long story. Don't worry about it. And it wouldn't go through. And I'm like, well, I haven't used it since like 2018. It's still, it's not expired or anything. I just haven't touched it. So I'm thinking, so I have an emergency card from my stepdad. If the kids or I have an emergency, And I said, I'm going to use this card, and then I'm going to pay you back when we get home. I'm going to transfer some money to you when we get home, when I have my other card that I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. No problem. He knows I'm good for it.
Yeah.
And so I ran it. It was declined.
Oh, no.
I looked at him and said, my emergency card was just declined. I said, I don't want to feel obligated, but that was kind of a false sense of security, dude.
Oh, no.
I mean, I appreciate the hell out of it, but that kind of makes me question my reality at this point. It's like, shit, it's new cards, and I'm like,
oh, wow.
here's the card and the little thingy that says it's declined. He's like, here, and he's like his platinum card or whatever it is. They have money. And I ran it, and I said, I'll pay you. And Mom's like, don't worry about it. We'll take it in installments, blah, blah, blah. She like had this whole plan.
Yeah.
I'm like, I looked at Helen, and I'm like, I'll talk to you when she's not around. It's not like I went shopping without any money. I was raised better than that.
Right.
I mean, I won't mind if he wants to take payments. Because then I can get the kids some stuff I wanted to get them. I can't. But,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it was just a really hard, weird day.
Yeah.
And then I'm chilling after we unload. Thank God. My youngest is able-bodied and processes information enough that he can help. He's not like, oh God, you can do it yourself, but he can lend a hand.
Yeah.
You know? And thank God.
Yeah.
Because all 5 of us took forever unloading that thing.
Oh.
Everything was so heavy.
Yeah.
We have to buy all our water.
Yeah.
Because the water down here sucks.
How much water do you buy?
I buy 6 flats of gallons, which is there 5 gallons or 6 gallons in a flat? Honey, are you listening? Because you know me.
You buy the gallon water?
I buy the gallon water for everything, and then I buy about 3 or 4 flats of the bottled water for me to just take and drink, or the kids to take it.
We get bottled water. We get
the 5-gallon ones.
We get 3 40 packs every 2 weeks.
340. Oh, of the bottles, the little bottles.
No,
we go through so much more than that. But there are 5 of them.
It's the 20-ounce bottles.
I am such a water snob. The cheapest one that I like is Zephyr Hills. After that, I do not like the store brand waters. They all taste like chlorine to me. I am such a snob. I love Smart Water and Evian, but those are expensive.
Yeah.
I love Evian.
But I can't.
It's got like a crisp taste behind your palate, and I can't explain it any better than that.
Now, can you guys recycle your water bottles down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't use.
Well, plus we use our gallon
for
ones
money.
for all kinds of crap.
For money, can you get money back for them? No.
No.
Oh,
Michigan, we got
that
10 cents a can.
Yeah.
For soda cans and soda bottles.
Yeah.
I don't know if we do it for water bottles.
We get 5 cents.
And then
That used to be how I went to the movies in the summer. I'd go to the beaches because the tourists didn't realize that they put that deposit down.
Yeah.
They just have all over. They go collect cans and go see a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, there's bottles and cans everywhere around here.
It's crazy to me when you have deposits like that. That's money. That's like you're just throwing money on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
And actually, in Pennsylvania, they don't charge them the nickel.
Oh, that's right.
My
You don't put down
mom,
a deposit. You just take it in.
my mom, she collects the bottles for me, and I bring them home.
Oh, hell yeah.
Isn't that mean of me?
Why is that mean of you?
I mean, it's like wrong.
No.
Like
if nobody else is doing it, do it. You have to. Hey, When they glean the fields, man, that little row's left over for people who need it and want it.
Yeah.
It's not stealing. You're not taking it from anybody. It's being given to you.
I used to collect candy to kids so that we can have money.
Yeah.
My stepfather took like all this copper and iron. I said, how much did you get? And he said $6.70. I said, ooh, you're going to see him, Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you used to do copper all the time because copper, you get more money.
Well, our neighbors actually scrap. They like take their truck and go pick up everybody's scrap off the side of the road and then separate it out and clean it up.
Yeah.
They take motherboards and get the gold off of the motherboards, which is really hard and you don't get a lot just with one. You have to do like a lot of them and it is a task. They earn that freaking money.
Right.
I look at it, I'm like, I'm not that cool, but you can have my broken stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like my kids break Kindles all the time and I just hand them over to them. Here you go. Because I know they're not they cannot be refurbished.
Refurbishable.
Woo! Wow, that's crazy. I never tried that one before. That was a
refurbishable.
But yeah, so
word.
I just give it to them and they break it down because there's no screen left. The battery's dead. Dead. Not just won't charge. It's done.
And old TVs, like they don't have a lot of them anymore, but there's copper in them, and copper is really.
You know what's highest right now? It's higher than gold.
What?
Silver.
Oh.
I have a bag of broken silver jewelry somewhere I need to find.
And
because one of the broken pieces,
recycle old batteries.
Favorite ring I haven't worn in years.
Yeah.
So if maybe I can get enough money for the other silver to get it fixed, because it broke on the side.
Yeah.
It was specially made for me. There was this ring. It was Tiffany's ring, and it goes like from here to here. I'm like,
wow.
And it's a woman coming out like this with this big cloak behind her.
Oh.
And it was a special Tiffany's ring that was only made in gold, and there was only like 7 of them made.
Oh.
Well, at the time, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school, and one of my friends was in jewelry making, so she was casting silver and stuff like that. And she said to me, "Oh, that's pretty." I said, "Isn't that beautiful? I really want one, but first of all, I can't afford it. Yeah, because there's only 10, and I can't remember what big jewelry company it was from. Cezanne or something. I don't know." Cezanne's a seasoning, guys. I'm being a smart ass.
I was like, what? I've never heard of that.
And I don't know what the big jewelry houses' names are. And but yeah, she's like, "Oh, I can do that." She made one for me in silver. She cast it. She carved it out of wax and cast it. And I wore it for like ever. Like for a ring. I wore it for almost 10 years, and I hardly ever took it off. And it just split at the band, where the band comes together with the girl.
Yeah.
It just split one day.
Aww.
And of course, back then I had absolutely no money. I was poor and just me. I didn't have kids and a husband at the time.
Right.
Being poor in yourself is different than being poor with other people.
Right.
Like, I can give up food for a week without a problem. I know by looking at me you wouldn't believe it, but it's true. I can live on coffee.
I give up.
And back then, coffee and cigarettes.
I give up food all the time for the kids.
I get yelled at all the time.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, the whole day, I got home and I'm like, I had breakfast today. It's like almost time for the makeup table, and I've had breakfast today. Mom tried to give me ice cream twice, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood. Why would I like dive into something that's so not good for me if it's not going to be a treat? You know, it's just not what I want. Yeah. But I got home, and hubby's like, "We need to get something to eat before the show," and I'm like, racking my head. How hard is it to figure out something just to snack to get you through the show, right? So I had peanut butter toast and a little like a half a glass of milk.
Yeah.
It was the best peanut butter toast I think I've ever had in my entire life.
Mm.
So you know I was hungry.
Yeah.
I regret not eating before. That's
between
like
11.
because not only did I drink the vodka, but I had 3 Modelo. It gave me home. I have a hangover.
Oh.
And I don't usually get hangovers, but because I barely ate yesterday, I feel like crap right now.
Aww.
Well, then I went to take my pills this morning, and I have to sort all my pills out. I didn't realize I was down to my last day yesterday.
I need to do medicine. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. I take pills 3 times a day, so I have a little sorter case.
Yeah,
but it's I would show you guys, but it's on the other side of the room. It's a little leather case, and it's blue. It looks very hippie-like. It's like blue tie-dyed almost.
I have the one.
I had one of those. I can't stand those. They open up on me all the time, and pills go everywhere. I have to show you this case. I'm going to show you a picture of this case. It is awesome.
I hate this, but it was given to me, and I take pills 4 times a day. So.
Well, there was one I really liked, but it was only 2 times a day, and I needed a 3, so I got a 4.
See, Mason takes it 2 times a day. He has the Oscar one, but I hate his too because he's always swapping them. There
was a really cool one that had, it looked like a pirate bag, it was like a mini little bag like this, and it had skull and crossbones on it, and it said poison. It was so cute. I wanted it so bad, but it only had 2 times a day, and I'm like,
damn. See, I'm like,
damn it.
I like that, but yeah.
But I got one that's 4 times a day. And honestly, I use the first 2 for my first time a day because I take so many freaking pills in the morning. I can't do them in one spot.
Yeah.
Well, I take a lot of, just so y'all know, it's not all meds. I take a lot of vitamin supplements because my body hates me. I have a D deficiency. I have an autoimmune deficiency, so I take things like zinc.
Yeah. I take zinc for the autoimmune, but.
And I take extra B because I like this losing weight without doing anything.
Yeah.
So what you telling me is you're just gonna send me a medicine bag like you? That's what I feel like.
Yep. When I started taking a mineral, it starts with an M.
I don't know what I just
magnesium.
Know, but me and my kids are the only ones here. I need to go look.
Because magnesium helps a lot with the D to help your body process the D and the zinc. And the D and the zinc are what I really need. You got to be careful when you take magnesium, though, or you're just paying for really expensive P.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful.
You have to get the right kind.
Milligrams a day.
You have to get the right kind. There's different kinds. There's like magnesium isolate, magnesium
I just do magnesium, not all the other. There is tons.
Whatever.
Of multi.
Yeah.
It's actually a multivitamin, but but that's if you are taking supplements, you have to know what complements and helps your body absorb it, or you are just paying for expensive pee.
Yeah.
Because your body will just wash it out. Like
Yep. Your body will be.
I don't have anything to process that with. Like D3, you really need some kind of citrus or vitamin C.
Yeah.
And the magnesium helps too.
Yep.
So, when I'm really tired, I take Emergency, which has like 5,000,000 milligrams of vitamin C. It's really large. It's not much, but it is a lot. And it's sour, so it's like eating sour candy.
Yeah.
Well, good. It was the dog.
It was the dog.
She ran into my wheelchair and she fell and stuff. But she's okay. She's moving.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
So yesterday I got these.
I heard a loud smack.
Oh, you heard a loud smack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see those.
Aren't those cool?
They're so cute.
They just hook around your ear like an ear cuff from the 80s.
Yeah. Cause...
And then they charge, and this case charges. So you take this case with you, you have like a second charging life. But I didn't even go through half of this, and I wore these all day listening to music while I was at Sam's.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I was listening to Fleetwood Mac and Stevie Nicks through all of Sam's Club. That helped a lot. I've never done that before.
Nice.
And I had it all the way up at one point.
I told you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Because that's what I do. And I really need to get different ones because these hurt my ears so bad, but I have.
Well, and the other thing is with these, I could still hear everything that was going on. It was no problem communicating with people at all.
Oh.
And I was worried, could you hear? So I stood next to my stepdad and I'm like, Ellen, can you hear? He was like, no. He goes, can I get a pair of those? And I said, maybe you'll get some for Christmas if you're a good little boy.
I have warning because if I hear both, I can't hear.
Huh.
Now they do start talking to you in Japanese, and then it switches to Korean, and then it switches to Chinese. And then finally, after a while, I gave up. I'm like, forget it. I'm never good. Then I accidentally touched something. Don't ask me what it was because I don't know. And she started talking in English.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
But the mic, well, you guys you heard the thing where I tested that mic is pretty damn good. I can't even find where it's at.
So that's why I don't use this stuff here because I sound muzzled.
Yeah, that happens a lot with the earbud.
So I don't use my earbud to talk to people because you can't understand me at all.
Well, and I like that also because during the day I'm doing stuff like working on editing or cleaning or whatever, and I'll answer my phone through whatever I'm wearing in my ear, which is usually something like this. But this will push down on my ears so hard. After a while, I get sick of wearing, or they get sweaty, which is gross. Yeah. Sweaty ears are gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that. So, but as we were saying, I have a small canal. So things get stuck in there. Hubby had to pull one of those plastic doohickeys out of my ear with a tweezers. I could not get it out. I pulled the thing out and it stayed. The rest of it went out, but it was stuck in there. I tried to get it out. I probably made it worse. I was freaking out a little bit. Speak of a phone.
You cannot even see. You can't even see the cushion thing outside the ear. I'm over here having to stick the tweezers all the way into your ear canal, and I was scared to death.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. I was thinking in my head, you're gonna have to knock me out and take me to the hospital because I'm gonna freak in a second.
Well,
there's something
I can't
in my
even
ear.
imagine. I cannot even imagine that.
I was just freaking out. So love these because they don't go in your ear. They sit right next to your ear canal.
That's cool.
So these were.
What's the name of them?
Oh, they're a number. Where the hell did I go? I just had it. So I think I did. I just had it in my hand. Crap.
Oh.
Here. Here it is. I got these on Amazon. Okay. And they're
I dropped my wing over there.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I dropped my wing over there. So
okay.
So that was loud.
These, all I have is a model number, which is model TWS S29.
Okay.
And the thing says TWS 5.3 Bluetooth headphones user manual. Oh, this is in English. I didn't even think of it would be. I honestly did not think it would be. Bluetooth headset, charging storage box, instruction manual, and charging cable. It came with a really short charging cable that I probably will never use. It's so short. I just plug them in on my desk at night. I unplug like whatever and plug them in.
Yeah.
At night. But yeah, they're really nondescript. Very generic.
And how much?
Say that again?
How much was it?
Just over 12. I want to say $12.30 or something like that. They were cheap. The good ones are like $300.
You get them on Amazon.
Amazon. I'll send you the link.
You need the link because me and my husband need some because he got this first formal earbuds from TikTok, but
Right.
they fall out of his ear all the time.
Those ones on TikTok I don't like. Hubby uses those, but he uses them for his
It's not
laptop.
tough. It looks like it's an earbud.
Oh, like the Apple ones?
Yeah, it looks like those.
Oh,
But
I
they-
hate Apple
But they
earbuds.
fall out of his ear all the time.
Me too. I can't keep those in my ears.
So, how do these hook into your ear? Do they hook over top?
They cuff. Do you remember those little metal ear cuffs from the 80s? Like Madonna was really big in them. That just a little jewelry cuff. It didn't pierce your ear.
Let me see if I can find one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I have some somewhere. I don't know where though. I have a silver one.
don't know if my niece took them off, so let me look.
Here. Okay, see this?
So you gotta wait till I
Yes.
It just cuffs onto your ear. On the outside.
Oh.
So it's not like mine. It doesn't go over the ear.
Oh, so it just
Yeah. See it's on the outside of my ear?
yeah.
Like I just put my ear in my ear hole. Or my finger in my ear hole.
Wow.
And they stay really good. And I can't feel them. I had to check like 5 times. I was like, oh shit, where are they? Even though I was listening to music.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I'm picking up, but I have to put my voice on. My ankle sounding hot real bad. Because I'm not supposed to.
Hubby needs to put his brace on his
without
knee.
it. I'm not supposed to walk without my earphones.
Yesterday I was doing pretty good walking around at first. It ended.
Oh.
My one knee, I hyperextended my left knee. I don't know.
No, it's because my ankle toned in, my foot toned in.
Yeah.
The left side, because it's the cerebral palsy, I have left side paralysis. So the left side weaker and comes. Yeah, I see my hand, but my foot and my ankle toned in. So I have to wear the earphones to keep it straight. But I've only had the earphones since 2021 when I fractured my ankle. Because my mother didn't want me to have anything like this. But if I would have had it, I probably wouldn't need it now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But because I keep holding this ankle and I have arthritis in this ankle, I need the extra.
My oldest feet are turned out like a lot, like almost like a ballerina.
I'm toned in. Mine toned
And
in.
it freaks me out when he goes faster than a walk. Because I think he's going to hurt himself. And I would put him in braces, except he won't leave them on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard enough to keep him enclosed.
Yeah.
So Mason wants on the side like pigeon-toed. And
Pigeon-toed? My girl was pigeon-toed for
I
a little
keep
while.
telling his pediatrician and they tell me you're gonna take him to physical therapy and they never do it.
Well, everyone I ever talked to about my oldest says, oh, it's okay, he'll be fine. No, he's not. He can't run. He really can't run.
They should watch on the side of his foot.
Yeah.
So kind of like my foot, but my foot's kind of deformed, so that makes sense. His feet are on the front like mine, so he don't have a reason to walk like that. You know?
Right.
I don't know.
It's crazy. I just hate it. I hate it when doctors and therapists tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you don't live with them. Just listen to me for a second. I'm not some freaking out woman. This is actually a concern. Don't just tell me, don't pat me in the head and blow smoke up my skirt.
I hate how people do that to me because I have a physical disability. They don't think I know what I'm talking about.
That would piss me off so much.
Oh, it does. I get talk like I'm stupid. Like I'm like they talk me. They talk really slow.
Whoa! Oh. That would not go well with me.
Yeah.
I would freak.
And people think I'm mean, and I'm like, I kind of had to develop thick skin because people also.
Yeah. Aww.
I worry about that with my youngest. Because he presents like he could be neurotypical.
Yeah.
Some of the time. And then he starts going off in tangents. It's like, oh. And I worry that people will take advantage of that.
Aww.
All the time.
Putting my weight on myself is very hard. It's a lot out of me, can you tell? I've already been halfway done yet. I should kind of bump it. This is why I need a provider. People like, why you need a provider to sit like this? This is why I have a provider. And nobody's here but me, so I can't ask kids. Because Mason knows how to buckle it for me. But I'm not going to wake him up. I'm not ready to deal with him.
Yeah.
He could sleep. Yeah. He had a bad day yesterday. We all, yesterday was...
Yesterday, mine had a great day yesterday. They called me from school. And I thought, he had finished his math test.
Well, I got called, but not for anything good. You know why I got my call.
Yeah. That's the first time I ever got one of those. So freaking proud. I'm telling you.
And this is the same title that happened the last week after. It's the same child. I'm like, I don't.
And nobody's seen the pattern but you.
Yeah, and I thought we discussed how Mason doesn't understand the green light. Like, if you're gonna let him post play, he's not gonna know when it's time to stop. And I hate how they keep saying, oh, they were post play.
Horseplay, yeah.
Oh, okay. The message I got yesterday did not sound like cosplay, did it?
Oh, that was good.
I hate small town schools.
Yeah.
I miss the Montessori schools for some of the stuff. Like the therapy was better. The therapy stuff was so much better.
So
but the curriculum was glanced over a lot, and they would have patchy assistants. Like some of the assistants, my youngest came home with marks on him.
Oh.
And I took pictures and freaked. I called everyone. Because one of them looked like a hand around his arm.
Okay, yeah.
I freaked. And it was an adult size one, not a kid size one.
Oh.
I was being interested in the Montessori school where I was getting my degree. Because part of my degree was learning about different teaching environments.
Mm-hmm.
I was very interested in the Montessori school, but the one in Houston. That's a really good school. But I've never relocated to Houston. Because Houston's quite different than where I live.
Look up. Do me a favor. Look up the McKay grant.
Yeah.
That's for our kids. That's what I was using, and I didn't really. All I had to do for it was, and I think it's national. I think it's national. I don't think it's state. I think it's national. And all I had to do is my kids only had to go to public school for 1 year.
Well,
to get it.
I wanted to work at the school. That was my goal. Like, because
Right.
I had the degree to do it. I wanted to teach in a Montessori school, but I would have to relocate. We don't have one near us.
Mhm.
I don't want to relocate to where there is one. Because they have one in Houston.
Oh.
And Houston is worse than where we live. Even though Houston's like only 3 hours away from me.
That's about how Orlando is. 3
2 hours.
depending on the day.
2 to 3 hours, maybe. I'm not going to do math right now, but it's not that
I understand that.
So I'll say the city because I live in the city. I'm right outside of San Antonio.
Right.
San Antonio is one of the biggest cities in Texas. Everybody knows what San Antonio is. Well, Houston's not that far.
Right. They're really fairly close, aren't they?
They're like 2 to 3 hours. But because I'm on the other side of San Antonio, it's a little bit farther for me.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm closer to Laredo.
Oh, okay.
I'm like in the middle of San Antonio and Laredo.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, so I'm closer to the border.
I was going to say, you're just about on the border.
Yeah, I'm very close to, I'm literally like an hour from the border.
Yeah.
Hey,
come back here.
And I'm only 10 minutes away from San Antonio. So we do everything in San Antonio. But I'm in a very small town with very small views. So, yeah. But I grew up in San Antonio. Like, I came here when I was an adult. I was 19. So, coming from San Antonio to here was a big difference. The big difference.
When I grew up in the city and in the country and in the woods all at the same time.
Yeah,
because of where I was.
Yeah.
Now, the city, a lot of you would think more like a village or a large town. It's not like these metropolises that are around. It had a main street with old stores on it, you know.
So that's basically how it is where I live. There's a main street and everything's on that main street.
And it was a big area because Grand Traverse County takes up a lot of the west side of Michigan, the west-north side of the Lower Peninsula. So it's a big area, but it's not built.
Yeah.
Just the city in the very middle is built. So when I got out of there, because I was done, I traveled up and down the East Coast doing jobs up and down the East Coast. I lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in, I can't remember where I lived in. Pennsylvania, I think I stayed the longest. I stayed like 9 months in Pennsylvania. I liked Pennsylvania, actually. Well, I liked parts of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I loved Wilkes-Barre, where I was living. I liked Bethlehem. I liked Allentown. I wasn't very big on Philadelphia.
Hi, Grinder.
Hi, Grinder. How you doing this morning?
Wasn't very. I need someone to come.
And then I lived and worked for a few months here and there. I opened up coffee shops everywhere. And what I come to find out is I like living in the city, but I want to live in the art district. I don't like the chaos of city, but I love the closeness of accessibility.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be on top of me. So usually the art districts are the best for that. Because art districts people mainly keep to themselves unless you're friends.
Yeah.
They're like, don't muck with me, I won't muck with you. We all do our own quirky little shit and get on with it. I have a guy next door, 2 doors down from me, makes totem poles with his chainsaw in the front yard.
Cool.
So it's just, most people would think it was weird. It's a daily experience in my life for the last, 15 years, 13 years. It's just normal.
Yeah.
Girl next door paints, and sometimes they're everywhere, which I love that. She's one of my best friends. I adore her. Jess. Her name's Jess, and she's a really good artist. And it makes me very proud. She loves looking at my makeup, and she loves looking at my artwork, my drawings and stuff.
Is she the one that you sold?
Yes, she likes your stuff a lot. She says your perspective is amazing. I really wish she would make money with her art. She doesn't have the
business sense.
She doesn't have the marketing.
The marketing.
That's something she doesn't have. And I've tried to explain to her that you need a manager. And she's like, you could be my manager. I said, no. I am too old to be anybody's manager anymore.
Since I do my own iPad, I used to paint, but now I strictly use iPad. Yeah. Everybody says I should make them into postcards and sell them.
Yeah, that would be cool. You could even do sets.
Yeah.
I stopped. When I first I need to take down my Patreon. Nobody's subscribed to it, so it's not a big deal. I just keep forgetting. When I first started doing Patreon, one of the things I was going to do for the top tier investors was I was going to draw a postcard for them. A hand-drawn postcard. You can get blank postcards. Like you can get 100 of them for $5.
Yeah.
And they're just blank on the front, and then they have the lines on the back for the address and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then I figured out postcards cost just as much to mail as an envelope now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when it was 5 cents to mail a postcard.
Yeah.
And that's why you did it, because it was cheaper.
Yep.
I don't understand it. So I didn't do that. Because I thought it'd be cool. Another thing I was going to do was I was going to take a postcard and draw a little on it and then send it to someone so they could draw a little on it and keep doing that. Like put tape over it. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
We could probably do it with an envelope better, though. I could probably do a whole sheet of paper with an envelope.
Ooh.
Put a little letter in there who you send it to next.
Yeah.
I'd have to have everyone sign up first before I started that. Because
everybody could send it.
I did that with a stuffed dragon once. It was like this big. I sent it around, and you're supposed to take pictures for a week with it and post them on your Tumblr account.
Yeah.
That was fun. We had it all. He went all over the world. I can't remember who ended up with him, but he went all over the world.
Aww. Cool.
And all I had to do was start it. After that, it took on a life of its freaking own. I got lost somewhere in the mix, which I don't mind. I think that's kind of cool. I just like seeing all the stuff. People would take them to the store. People would take him on outings outside. He's just little, so it wasn't a big deal. He's like this big. He's a little purple dragon, little stuffed purple dragon.
Yeah.
I think I called him Captain Crinkle Wings or something, like his wings like crinkled.
Oh.
I got him at Five Below for like $2. And he wasn't that heavy, so the shipping wasn't a big deal.
Right.
The postage.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And of course, Tumblr is pretty much over now. And so most of those sites are gone, so I probably couldn't even find any if I looked for it.
Aww.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Technically, Planet Flipside has a Tumblr.
Yeah.
I just forget about it all the time. I started it. I was going to do stuff with it, but nobody interacted with it, and I got bored.
Well,
you know.
I know.
I have to start doing more on Planet Flipside Instagram. I just don't know what to do yet.
I already told you what to do. We need to add clips to the song.
I really need now. I think that did I tell you guys about something that posts automatically? Like you set it up and it posts automatically?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't dream that.
No.
Oh, I have to look into that. That'll be I can do a month at a time. Believe me, I can do a month. I used to run a blog, a cooking blog, like gluten-free cooking. And I would set that thing up like at least a week in advance, if not more. Sunday, I would go to like a coffee house or McDonald's or whatever had Wi-Fi. So I didn't have to be in the house. It wasn't even any other reason. We had Wi-Fi, and I just crank it out.
Yeah.
And with pictures, I had, everything set up so that I could just crank it out. And I do all these blog posts and just set them up to
I swear they have those because I used to use one.
I used to use one too,
and I forget what it was
good,
called.
And it don't have it anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. I went to find one, and I found like 5 different ones. But all it was is you could basically lay out your post so you could see what it looked like, and then you still had to physically post it.
Oh,
that's not right.
Yeah.
So there was one that cost a lot of money. I mean, like a couple $100 kind of one,
Yeah.
So I didn't ever try that one. That's probably exactly what I want, but I'm not paying no $200.
That's a lot.
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Anything over 20 is crazy for an app that goes on your phone.
Yes, it is.
It just is.
Yes.
That's why I never used Adobe.
Yeah,
people like just use Adobe. I'm like, I'm not paying for that
because there's an app on my iPad for drawing, but I'm not gonna know. It was like $40. I'm like, no. So I found one similar that was for you.
GIMP. If y'all want to use something that's almost exactly like Adobe, use GIMP. GIMP. Yeah. Graphic interface something or another. I don't remember what it was. But it's great because it's open source. So people are always adding stuff to it. It does more than Adobe. I could make GIFs with it real easily, like with the push of a button. And let me tell you, making a GIF in Adobe is near on impossible.
Is it free? Or how much does
it's all open source.
Oh.
And we use it a lot. I used to use it a lot more than I do. But it's an awesome it's an image manipulator. It's like Adobe Photoshop.
I have
but more.
Awesome. I'm gonna look it up.
And then my drawing tablet, I use IBIS Paint.
I can't take it on my iPad.
Well, IBIS Paint so far is set up a lot like GIMP. So I know where everything is already. So that was helpful. And it has a lot of templates and a lot of tutorials. I haven't done any of those things, but it does have a lot of them.
I know I like the one that allow me to have different brushes and different types of tools to make my art look different ways.
Congratulations, Grinder. His brother graduated from college yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need you to look at the comments, my dad.
It's okay. The other thing that's cool about GIMP is it's a great place to develop brushes. If you want to develop your own brushes, it is amazing for that.
Okay, I need to look into it because I'm very particular about my art.
About your brushes and stuff?
If it doesn't look right, I will swap the whole picture. A lot of people get mad because I swap a lot of stuff because they like what it looks like, but does it look like how I want it to look? Yeah,
I'm still having that's my biggest issue right now, getting used to the different brushes and stuff that are on there already. Like I'm trying to find. I think I finally found a couple that make me feel like I'm using pencil.
I found a couple that I like, so I go to those. But
it says on here it's $199.
No, I've been using GIMP for ages, like more than 30 years.
See, $199. Is that it?
That's it. $1.99.
It's the fact that it's an Android app.
What did he say?
Oh,
it's an Android app.
Because it's an Android
it's
app.
free on PCs and stuff.
Oh, it's free on PCs. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've never used it on my phone. I didn't even think about that.
I was gonna say because
I use it on computers mostly.
Yeah, I was about to say I think I paid for my iPad.
But $1.99 isn't bad.
No.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's just a one-time fee.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a one-time fee?
Yeah, it should be. It's probably paying Google to have it in the Play Store. Basically.
Because I have it on my iPad.
Yeah. And because it's not going to have commercials. That's probably what you're paying for. The reason you have commercials in the free ones is because that's what pays Google Play to have it in their store.
That's how come I knew what Vicky was talking about because I have it. Because my dad told me the same thing. He said it would Adobe to use that.
Oh, and you can use it to open Adobe files. You can also save just about any kind of file to use it to save just about any kind of file. That's another nice thing about it.
Because I needed it because the school sends me Adobe files all the time. My dad and I get because my dad's very computer savvy. Before, so he and I get GIMP. So I've had GIMP for a while.
And then if anybody wants to know, my husband uses Blender, which is a free interface for the 3D animation. And Pixar uses it too. Not exclusively, but for a lot of stuff.
I should try that and see how I do with 3D animation.
Oh, it's a lot. I hope you can do it, though. It is so cool. I watch him do it, and I'm like, I get it.
Because I could draw.
But I hated doing animation before.
I'm very interested in it because I'm the artistic.
Oh, yeah. You have to have a bit of an artistic eye to do it. There's stuff you can get that's already pretty much done for you. You just have to tell it what to do. But
I would want to create like the figure from.
Have you ever? What's the name, honey? What's the name of that bunny? The one with the big huge bunny that was done in GIMP or not GIMP, Blender. I don't know if you can see his camera's off, so I don't know. Oh, he is here.
Big Buck Bunny.
Big Buck.
Big Buck Bunny.
Okay.
And it's not only free. They from the Blender organization has all the models and everything also free to use if you want to make another animation with Buck or the squirrels or stuff.
Yeah, this came out in 2008.
If you want to
Big Buck Bunny is one of my favorites.
Yeah. It's like, if you want to make another animation, they've got all the models there so that you can import it into your Blender and do it.
I'll show you guys it real quick. It's cute. It's like 2 minutes.
Maybe one day I'll sit down with them when I'm like overstimulated. I know right now with how overstimulated with my anxiety, it would kill me right now. Like my OCD would take over.
I understand. All right. This should have audio.
Big Buck Bunny. Cool.
Application. Look at that water.
Wow, that's nice. Oh. Oh
Ouch.
my gosh. cute.
Big bunny.
Oh my gosh.
Look at those ears.
Aww.
This really shows the range of camera and lighting that you can use in this application.
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
Can't really do anything about it now. He lives. Actually, it's there for a while.
Yeah. Nice. Oh. Oh gosh.
The little one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's forming an idea.
Yeah, there's a formula going on there.
He's got a thought.
Thunk-a-thunk.
Uh-oh.
That's impressive.
Oh, jeez. Ooh.
Pretty good with that.
Yeah.
Now those two brownish ones are squirrels, but I'm not sure if that gray one it must be a squirrel.
The gray one, I think, is a mouse, isn't it?
I thought at first
A
I thought it
field
was
mouse.
a chilla.
Looks. I thought it was a
Not sure
field
what
mouse.
it is.
Oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Squeak.
Keeps trying to eat that same hazelnut, though.
Oh, maybe it is a chinchilla. Its ears are big enough for it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it had a hole in it.
Oops.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Aww.
He's like evil. I hope he gets his. Oh, he's a flying squirrel.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, that's some serious stuff right there.
Yep. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. No. Yeah. Wow.
So that's the kind of stuff you can make in GIMP. Or not GIMP, Blender.
Wow.
That was cute.
Cool.
Isn't that cute? There's a whole bunch of them, but that was the one I remember. 2008. It came out.
Wow. Cool.
More like 2004.
No, it's
because
2008
because Elephant Stream, which was the second of the Blender movie project movies that they did, that was 2006.
I gotta see.
Let me check.
Let me check. Bless you.
Yeah, I could have sworn it said 2008.
Oh no, you're right. 2008.
Okay.
What?
Whew. I really thought I was too tired to be.
Elephant Stream is a really weird one.
Elephant Dream is weird. Is the one with the sheep that gets sheared, is that Blender? I can't remember. I love that one. That one's hilarious.
Oh, you mean the one with the jackalope?
Yes, jackalope.
The one with the jackalope coming in, and he's and the sheep learns that. That's that's Pixar.
That's Pixar.
And that was not. That was.
Yeah, I'm like, I've seen that.
I love that short.
That was the in-house animation.
Cool.
Anywho. So, it's lunchtime.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm going to do with my day today. I am not going shopping. That's about all I know. There's going to be no shopping.
My husband at work, so.
Yeah.
I didn't do a damn thing.
I might have a Southwestern salad.
Ooh, that sounds
With
I have
corn
kale
and
in the
fajita
fridge.
chicken.
Ooh.
I have a kale salad in the fridge.
Oh, that sounds
I
good.
eat a lot of kale.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
good.
good for you. I can
Kale's
only eat so much.
good.
I did buy kale salad yesterday.
So it's just
I like kale,
yeah.
sweet kale salad by Taylor Farms.
Yeah,
one of my
mine
favorites.
sweet. It had the cranberries and
Yep.
all that in it.
And it's got a nice little dressing.
Yeah,
It's real light. I like it.
it's very light. Yeah, but I eat half of it. Like it takes me like 3 days to finish the whole.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Hubby and I usually split one package, and there's usually leftovers because we put like chicken or something.
When nobody likes kale but me over here because they're all crybabies.
They're all crybabies.
Man, they're like,
Eat your vegetables.
And well, they like this. They just don't like the kale. Like I made this big old feast yesterday. Well, one of them had a problem with something. I was like, you know what? I'm done with y'all.
Star.
I'm done with y'all.
Well, I made Swedish meatballs, homemade mashed potatoes, and fresh green beans.
Oh, that's
I would been over there in a heartbeat.
Wow, me too.
And then,
Oh, by the way, I just remembered something. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with
And
you.
if you didn't know, it's Shanjan's birthday today. So go on Discord and say happy birthday.
I told her something in the
And I think she has a birthday video on TikTok. If y'all want to go run over there and check that out.
My birthday is this month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be old. Oh yeah, one day this month, the 24th is a Friday. I can't do makeup table because I have to go to my nephew's graduation.
Oh, that's completely understandable.
And then I know my husband took my birthday off.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, but I don't know what she's planning on doing because I know he gets paid on my birthday. So I don't know if we're gonna go eat, but if we don't, I'll jump on the table.
Well,
because usually on my birthday she won't, so usually I don't do anything. But he took that day off, so I don't know what's gonna happen that day.
People try to surprise me with shit all the time. It never works.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure if anything, we'll just go eat with the kids because it's summer.
Now, I have to admit, there was one year, I think it was after the girl was born, so we had 2 kids at the time, that I didn't know anyone was doing anything for my birthday. I hadn't said anything about my birthday. No one said anything about my birthday to me. The only thing that made me think for a second something was going on is hubby asked me what my favorite kind of cake was. And I said, white cake with white frosting and from Potter's Bakery in Michigan. But you can't get it shipped because they won't ship. Because everything is so fresh.
Yeah.
And they sell out so quickly, they don't want to tarnish their name.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong. But their stuff is freaking awesome. I mean, they've been a bakery for like forever, like 1940 something or something like that. But they have the best baked items. I don't care what kind you like. They have the best.
I don't like cake, neither does the kid.
I didn't do a lot of cake when I was a kid. I liked pie.
I like pie.
I like pie too. I like cheesecake too.
Yeah,
there's this cake at Publix. Oh, maybe I'll get that tomorrow. It's called a chantilly cake. I have never had one before in my life. But it's like they took 2 cake layers and sliced them into 3 slices each, very thin slices of cake.
Yeah.
And they put fresh raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries.
Oh, nice.
And there's like orange zest And then that's all layered together, and then it got buttercream icing, whipped buttercream icing on the top.
Yeah,
With more fresh fruit.
I would like that without the icing. See, that's my problem is I don't like.
See, it's just that top spot, so you didn't have to eat that part.
Yeah.
It would not be a wasteful thing. I'm sure somebody at the table would eat it for you.
I would eat. See, me and all my kids like icing if I don't eat cake. But like
it's
muffins.
Good. They're expensive.
It does.
Holy shit, they're expensive.
How much are they?
I was like, maybe that's what I'll do for my birthday this year.
Oh yeah,
it was a special little treat because I think I'd love it.
Are they like $20 or?
They're more than
that.
Mm-hmm.
Are they?
Their regular cakes are about 20.
So I
want to say they're 35. But it's all fresh fruit. Like it's fresh. It was never frozen.
Right.
I have to be careful because we have cakes like that down here, but they all have coconut.
Oh, I can't stand that.
Very careful because I'm highly allergic to coconut.
No, I don't think this is coconut in it. I have to say, Publix Bakery is the best bakery down here. It really is.
Yeah, I don't think
everybody gets their wedding cakes from there, even the rich people.
Wow, you know? Nice.
We don't have very many cake businesses because they go out of business because of our local grocery stores.
I'm gonna have to send you pictures of my wedding. Yeah, but I loved it. It was superhero themed.
That would be cool.
I was sending pictures. And my cake was specially made by a girl who does cakes like had a small cake company. And I was sending pictures of my wedding. I'll put them in the WhatsApp for everybody.
Okay.
My friends,
like them, but it was
my friends back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Got married and they had a medieval wedding in the middle of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
She rode in on a white horse. It was very beautiful.
Oh.
We made everyone's outfits were very Renaissance looking outfits. We made all the outfits. Mm-hmm. We worked for 2 years on making all the floral arrangements and stuff. It was all dried flowers and like corn husk roses that you build. Like we would go to Publix and get all the corn husks from the grocery store. We go to old convention centers and get all the centerpieces and flowers and stuff and dry them out so we could do these mountains of dried flower arrangements. It was really cool. And she looks at me and she goes, "Do you know what traditional wedding cake is?" I said, "Yes, it's spice cake." And she said, "Do you know how to make it?" I said, "Yes, I have my family's recipe." And I had her try it. We call it applesauce cake. Because you use the applesauce as your mostly wet ingredient. But it's a spice cake. She loved it. Oh my God, she loved it. She's like, "Can I get this? And can you do it like a dragon theme?" Sure, because I love you. I did not realize what I was bringing on upon myself. Because I am very critical of my artwork to begin with. And this is like sculpting, you know? So
she's a perfectionist.
I did octagon layers. I have a picture of it somewhere. I have octagon layers.
Perfectionist.
And then they're on pillars. So I think it went 3 high. It was either 3 or 4 high. Then I did a gray buttercream and marbled it. With, you know, and so it's all marble. It looks like stone.
Delicious.
Right. Then for 2 weeks beforehand, we collected, washed, and sanitized leaves from all different kinds of plants that were not poisonous. I know what I'm doing, people. And hand painted them with autumn colored chocolate. And then you peel them off and you have a perfect print of a leaf. So I started a pile of leaves on the top and it looks like it's just falling down the tiers.
Oh.
Then we had 2 dragons. We had a blue dragon coming up from underneath like this and a purple dragon coming down like this, going up.
Wow.
Transporting the thing was the hardest part. Well, figuring out how to refrigerate it in my little apartment was probably the hardest part.
Yeah.
But I thought in Florida, buttercream icing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, it's going to break. It's going to break. It's going to break. And I'm going to cry. So finally got it to the spot.
Yeah.
And I'm setting it up on the table, and I got, extra flowers and extra chocolates and blah, blah, blah. And I'm setting it up. Presentation means a big deal to me, especially at events. Everything should be presented beautifully at events. The people who run the place, they basically, rent it out for big occasions like weddings and bar mitzvahs and, all these big corporate events.
Yeah.
Said, oh, that is an awesome cake. How much do you charge? I said, it's their wedding present. I'm never doing it again. That is their wedding gift from me.
Yeah.
And the money I put into it for all the ingredients. Oh,
yeah.
Shit. And I got, the pans were the octagon shape.
Right.
It was hard. But I thought that was funny. They're like, how much do you charge? Nothing. I'm never doing it again. My friend asked me to do his bachelor's cake, and I looked at him. He goes, no. You can do whatever you want. I'm like, okay, cool. So I just did cupcakes and made him look like a yin yang because he's in the martial. Everybody loved them. They're gluten-free.
That's cute.
But I'm never taking on that again.
The hardest thing I had for my wedding was I bought material to look like comic book, and I had all the guys' toys made, and the hair pieces that we wore.
Cool.
They were made. I seen pictures, but they were fabric flowers. That was the hardest to find somebody who could make ties.
Yeah, it's kind of a lost art.
And Mason had a bow tie with the superhero fabric.
Now those I can make. I know how to do those.
And Mason still has his bow tie. Don't fit him, but he still has
I still have the bow tie that our youngest wore for my friend's wedding because my mom made me a dress. I didn't know she was going to make me a dress to go to my sister-in-law's wedding.
You want me Sarah
and she made vests and bow ties for the guys.
Do you want me putting wolf or do you just want me to put it for your victim and you can sell them to Eliza? You want me to do it like that?
Sure.
Send them to you personally and then you can sell them with Eliza?
Sure.
All right,
however you want to do it.
Let's see.
All right, but I'm ending this. We have already gone over. Again, we can't shut up. But that's okay. That's one of the reasons you all love us. I know it is. It's okay if you just watch Bamboo. It's okay. We'll be back tonight for Cards Against Humanity. I don't know why I wrote to you guys that it was Bitches with Switches. I guess I'm done with the weekend. I'm done. But tomorrow morning we'll be doing our regular movie stuff.
Okay.
And then tomorrow night we'll be doing Bitches with Switches Mario Kart.
Okay.
Invite your friends. I've invited some friends. We might have some new people tonight at Cards Against Humanity. Or some old people who used to come here too. I've been talking to people. See, I go live on TikTok and all of a sudden people start coming out of the woodwork again.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. It might take a few months.
And then I feel I'm there when I don't comment.
I can see you though. Because I have a little drop down thing that shows me who's in the room. I like that. We used to have that in Likey and I missed it when TikTok.
I'm there, but half of the time I put you on and I'm doing stuff and
oh yeah. I honestly don't care if people comment or not. I love it when people comment. I love the interaction. But just being there means a great deal to me.
Yeah.
A great deal.
Yeah.
And tell me if the sound is screwy because I can't tell. Like Chrissy had to tell me yesterday about the echo.
So I love y'all, but with the echo, let's say I had to leave.
Oh, I understand. I didn't even know it. I know everyone kept saying it was happening, but I couldn't figure out how to change it.
I
think I know now.
Like all I could see was the X-Men. I was like, okay.
That's a lot. That's a little bit of an overload. But that made sense too, because last night's live did not do as well as any of the other ones I've done.
That's true, Grinder.
What? Oh.
That is true, Grinder. I didn't go to college.
College is not for everyone.
I did a lot of technical trainings.
I have a college degree, but do I use it? No.
But that's okay.
My friend, one of my best friends got a master's in library science.
Okay. So I have a minor in library, and my major was education.
Right.
So I can do both.
Cool.
Do I?
My friend could never find a job. He wouldn't work for a school because he didn't want to work around kids.
Yeah.
Like primarily.
Yeah.
He worked, his favorite job was he worked for a law library for like 3 years and he loved it.
Cool.
I would do something like that.
But then he could never find anything like it again.
Yep.
So he's done all kinds of different jobs. Like,
so I know the people who want to let me here, so I saving so often ask if they'll hire me because I know they'll hire me, but I'm always too late. And I'm like, why didn't y'all think of me when y'all hiring me? Like, because it's not fair.
So here's my resume.
Yeah.
Put it on the top. And next time you have an opening, call me.
I know, like, it's not fair. We have to give everybody a chance. I'm like, so, but put me. You've given
me a chance 5 times. It's time for me to be on top.
I know, because so I did my training with them. So they trained me, so they know they don't have to train me again. But they did train me.
That's a big deal.
They did train me 14 years ago, though.
Still, a refresher. It shouldn't be that bad.
It's not.
It's like when I went to new coffee houses, they're like, with your background, I'm like, just go over the basics in case you all do something different. Because if you don't tell me you do something different, I'm going to do it the way I do it.
Yeah.
But I said, you're not going to have to spend a week with me. Probably a day, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And for a while, I wasn't able to be hired because my dad worked for the city. And where we live, you couldn't have relatives both working for the city because of conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm.
But now that my dad's retired, they don't have to follow that rule.
I'm so glad we didn't have that rule for the hospital. I know a lot of hospitals and schools are like that too.
Okay, the school's not like that, but the public, like, because it's a public library. So the city jobs not like that.
Yeah. But one of my best experiences was managing the cafeteria at the hospital, the rehab hospital my mom worked at. Mostly brain injuries and stuff. So I learned a lot of stuff when I worked there, and I really liked it. That would have been sad if I couldn't have done that. All right, here we go again. We started on another tangent.
Yep, we did.
All right, ladies.
Good. I'll see you later.
I love you all. See you later tonight. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and a big shout out to all our creators.
Hi, baby. Are you okay? What's going on?
Hey, found SkyJimmie's pants. Show's over.